So I saw WWE Extreme Rules 2014. Hi everyone, I'm Bryan Prosek and this is the So I Saw show reviewing my next WWE pay-per-view, or I guess they might be calling them special events now. If you saw my WrestleMania 30 review, which you can check that out right here, you saw that instead of doing what I do with my other reviews, instead of just doing the bad and the good, I like to go match by match and kind of analyze each one individually. We had the Kickoff Match, which was a triple threat elimination match. I guess they never really explained why it had to be an elimination match. This feud did seem like it was kind of thrown together at the last minute. Did they not trust that Swagger and Cesaro could do a pay-per-view on their own? Cesaro is over. This whole Paul Heyman guy thing is really working. And I really hope that they keep pushing Cesaro like they are now. Is he a heel or a face? Are we supposed to cheer for him or are we supposed to boo for him? Next we had Alexander Rusev in a handicap match against Xavier Woods and R-Truth. Or wait, Alexander Rusev, or should I say Umaga 2.0, or should I say Great Khali 2.0, or Tensai 2.0? But who was the one person out there that was like, you know what, I think Woods and R-Truth got this. I mean, it's 2-on-1. No, this match was pointless. We had finally, after this Intercontinental Championship tournament, we had Bad News Barrett taking on the champion Big E. I think when you have a tournament like this, I think it's kind of a foregone conclusion. It was obvious he was going to win. It was just whether this was going to be an amazing match or carry on to a longer feud or what. Either way, I think these guys did the best they could. I'm a little worried because I love Wade Barrett. I love that they're finally giving him something, and somehow this whole Bad News Barrett thing caught on. The problem with the whole Bad News Barrett gimmick is that can only go so far. Do you see Bad News Barrett being the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? No. I see Wade Barrett being that, but I don't see the whole Bad News Barrett thing. I don't see him going to the tippy top with that. I don't see him main eventing pay-per-views with this kind of a gimmick. I think this gimmick kind of restricts him. I'm a little worried because if you look at, let's just take a few people back. Curtis Axel won the Intercontinental title. He was red hot. He had Paul Heyman. You know, he was getting a little heat, and he was building, and then WWE tends to do this. They build you, and then you go like this for a little bit. And then you lose for months, and then you drop the title. Also look at Big E's reign. Awesome was getting pushed really hardcore as almost one of the top baby faces on Raw. And then all of a sudden he was in all these tag matches. And he started doing this, and he's kind of gone downhill. And then he lost the title. WWE, if you're going to keep them hot with the title, keep them hot. And if you're going to take the title off them, take it off them while they're still hot and let them go do something else. Next, and surprisingly, we had Evolution versus The Shield in an epic six-man battle. I'm surprised, because honestly, I thought Triple H's ego, he would have made himself kind of the main event, but he did what he was supposed to do. The champ belongs in the main event. This is a hot match. I was looking forward to it, but you could put it in the middle of the card. WWE managed to have both Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns all have their moments. You had Reigns, who was just the powerhouse, demolishing all of Evolution almost by himself. You had Rollins with that huge spot off out of the Raptors out of nowhere. You had Ambrose, who came running out of nowhere off the stairs to tackle them into the crowd. You let them all shine, and this is what WWE needs to keep to do. Now that you've done the smart thing of making them face, because the fans are popping to them, keep the momentum going. Keep making all three members strong. I know WWE is totally loving what's happening with Roman Reigns. A lot of people are saying that he's being positioned to be one of the next big things in this company. Great. But let's make Ambrose great. Let's keep making Rollins great. We have this great threesome. It doesn't always have to be just one person out of the tag team or one person out of the group shines. It can be all three of them. The Bray Wyatt John Cena steel cage match. Really felt that Bray Wyatt needed this win. After his loss at WrestleMania to John Cena, he needed to beat him, because if John Cena would have won this match, would have killed his gimmick. Bray Wyatt and John Cena kind of pulled a great match opposed to what they did at WrestleMania. They clicked. You know, you had this stuff happening with Harper and Rowan on the outside with Cena. You know, they wouldn't let Cena out of the cage. You had Wyatt playing all the mind games. You had some creative spots, you know, with Rowan literally catching Cena on his shoulders and then climbing him back up the cage. Like, man, that dude's an athlete. Eric Rowan. I really liked it. I really liked where this character Wyatt's going. And I'm calling it right now. I want Bray Wyatt, before the end of 2014, I want him to be a WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Keep this momentum going just like The Shield. You're creating these stars, WWE. You're finally doing it. You're taking these young talent that deserve it, and you're creating stars. Keep the momentum going. Have him finish this feud with Cena strong. And I would love to see him feud up again with Daniel Bryan later for the title, and I'd be happy if he took the title off Daniel Bryan. Then we have the Divas match, Paige versus Tamina. Then we had the main event, which I was so glad. I was worried that because it was Daniel Bryan versus Kane, they were gonna stick Daniel Bryan in the middle of the card. WWE, you need to keep doing this. The title match belongs in the main event. Daniel Bryan and Kane, they created some new different things. You know, they used the weapons. The whole bit with the forklift, that's just creative. I love that kind of stuff. The whole table on fire thing, and I appreciate the effort, but I clearly saw that there was a middle in the table that they didn't set on fire that Kane went through. So I'm sorry, WWE, but if you're not going to go full extreme, don't do it then. After WrestleMania, seeing Daniel Bryan win the title, I did not expect him to defend his title against Kane, but they pulled a good match out of it. Biggest problem about this pay-per-view was the mid-card was almost non-existent. That may sound weird, but I was wondering, where were guys like Dolph Ziggler? Where was Sheamus? Where were the Usos? What'd you guys think? Comment below, let me know. Did you like Extreme Rules? Did you think it was kind of like a diet Extreme Rules or something? It just wasn't as good. If you want to find me on Twitter, my Twitter's right there, right below. If you want to go ahead and hit the big red button right here, right below the Twitter, you can subscribe. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll see you next month for Payback. And now you saw the So I Saw show.